Go away, dog. Evening, everybody. Hey, it's me. I'm back. Thought you got rid of me, didn't you? Yeah, not that easy. What, dog? What do you want? You've had some food and you've had a drink, so bugger off. Because I've got to talk to these lovely people about something rather important. So, yes, I haven't done a video in about a week. Being a bit weird. I had a whiskey the other night and I didn't film it. I just had no idea what to do. I was just sat there drinking it, which was weird. You are not helping. Will you bugger off? Go. Bed. Go. Bugger off. Go on. Go. Pest. Yeah. Like not filming a whiskey. Didn't know what to do with this. Would you piss off, dog? Go away. Bed. Sit down. Sit down. Otherwise you're going out and it's cold outside. So yes, but I have something very, very important that I want to share with you, and something that I'm very, very pleased, proud, happy to be able to share with you. And some of you would have known about this already, and some of you hopefully will have already ordered it, and maybe even by the time you're watching this you might have got a bottle, because I have my own bottling. Can you believe it? There is a Dram a day bottling out there. It's from a company called Claxton's, who are based in Ripon, not Knaresborough, as I said the other day. So Yorkshire based, local to me, very, very happy. And one of the guys there, Adrian, contacted me about 3 months ago to say, we'd love to help you out. Would you be interested in a special bottling for a Dram a day? And I was like, let me think about this. Of course, that would be absolutely amazing. So I'd like to say that I've been heavily involved and I've been searching through casks and sampling this and that and the other, but I haven't. I've just left it entirely in their hands, because it seems to be they definitely know what they're talking about, these guys at Claxton's. They've got some absolute crackers. So they were at the live event, and they had Adrian had a table with samples on of the bottlings that they've got. Went down an absolute storm, and the bottling that is now for a Dram a day, I haven't got it myself because they have only just started shipping out. So I don't have a bottle to hand, but it looks like this. It's a really, really nice bottle. It's big, chunky, wide, loads of weight to it. It's a cracking bottling that they've got. And this is a Dram a day's bottling. It's a charity bottling. So it's an Ardmore that's 8 years old, but it's been matured in casks that have previously held Lafroig whiskey. So quite distinct, quite unusual. So Ardmore is here. I did cover it off. It was the Ardmore, wasn't the traditional, it was the Legacy, I think, which, to be perfectly honest, wasn't my cup of tea. But this one definitely is. So I have a sample of it. I've had some already when he first brought it over. So I'm going to sample it now. So if you've got the bottling, you might want to try it along with me. If you're interested in it and you want to know what it's like, hopefully I'll give you an idea. So, hey look, no jigger, I'm just pouring it straight. This is craziness. It's almost like the challenge is over. The challenge is not over though. I am currently working on some opening credits for the extension. I think I'm going to go with a Dram a day in extra measure and call it Project 500, because the aim is to get to 500 unique different distilleries by basically this time next year. So put a date in your diaries, 27th of January. So it's going to be the Saturday after Burns night. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to have another live event as well with an auction and all sorts, because that was bloody good fun. And hopefully that will get me over £10,000, which would be even better for the Children's Heart Surgery Fund. Speaking of which, here's the bottle again. The Dram a day bottling is 54 bottles of it in existence. And it's priced at $49.95 a bottle. You can get it from one place and one place only, which is a place called Gauntly's, which is a store and online store based in Nottingham. Here's the website. It's whisky.gauntlys.com, and you can only buy it through them. Now, all the profits are going to go to charity, but the profits are actually going to split between two charities, two very important charities. One, obviously, the one I'm trying to raise money for, the Children's Heart Surgery Fund based in Leeds, but Gauntly's did ask me if I'd be willing to split the profits and actually go to their charity as well, which is called the Jessica Hope Foundation. And this is a foundation in memory of a girl called Jessica Gauntly, who I think, I'm pretty certain, was actually the daughter of the owner of Gauntly's. Here's a picture of her now. When she was 15, she was diagnosed with a brain tumour, and on the 26th of February 2013, at the age of 16, she actually passed away as a result of this brain tumour. 10 months after she was first diagnosed. It's a horrible, horrible way to go, a horrible story for such a bright, lovely young girl. And the Gauntley's set up the Jessica Hope Foundation as a way of increasing awareness of brain tumours and brain cancer in children. Outside of leukemia, apparently it's the second biggest killer of children, cancer killer in children. So more than happy for the profits to be split between Children's Heart Surgery Fund and the Jessica Hope Foundation. And so every bottle that you buy, all the profits will go to those two charities. And having spoken to the guys in terms of the pricing and things like that, we're not talking pennies that's going to go. It is a nice amount of profit that will go towards these two charities. And like I say, they're limited bottlings. There's only 54 of these bottles around, and I think about 10 have been sold already on pre-order, as it were. So they're going basically, and once they're gone, that's it, they have gone. So it is cask strength, 55.1% proof. So Ardmore 8-year-old, so pretty young, but matured in Lefroy cask. So I have got a little bit of a blocked up nose, so this tasting note isn't going to be perfect. But if you've watched any of my 366 and a half videos, you know my tasting notes aren't that perfect anyway. So now you can kind of tell straight away there's that Lefroiginess. And Ardmore have done like peated versions, but this is Islay. This is very much, and it's quite clean. But there is definite, and it's that wet peat feel from Lefroy. So it's smoky, but it's a damp smokiness. It's an earthy but also green peatiness and smokiness as well. But it's quite clean, it's quite fresh and light, but it's got weight behind it. Juxtaposition, oxymoron, yes, but it's very much kind of, it's a clean, almost delicate nose, but there is a depth to it. There is definite weight behind it. It's a lovely nose. It's really, really nice. There's elements of mint. There's elements of like a very like extra strong mints, but also spearmint as well. But then there is that smokiness, but it's like a wet bonfire smokiness as well. It's really, really nice on the nose. So 55.1%, but it holds its own without the water. I am going to add water to it, but even without the water, it's eminently drinkable. It's so obviously Lefroy. To be honest, if you tried this neat, you'd be thinking, this is Lefroy, and this is a, what Lefroy is this? If you put this on a blind tasting, and if I can get hold of a bottle, like another bottle, I'd love to put this on a blind tasting, because I think a lot of people will be thinking, definitely Islay. Definitely Islay, and you'd be erring on that Ardbeg Lefroy route and probably go for Lefroy. There's a lovely sweetness to it. It's again that kind of sugared almonds, but it's a concentration of sugared almonds. Sugared almonds can be like delicate and light. This is more sugared almonds concentrated down into even more of that really sweet, slightly sweet nutty flavour. It's really, really nice. Yes, I am an Islay person. If you don't like peated whiskey, you may be a little bit, yeah, it's not full on in your face. That's the thing, it's a sweet peat. It's very much the sweeter side of a peated whiskey. But I am so relieved, because it was all on their hands. I really was kind of like, right, I'm just going to have to trust you that you think this is the one to do. And it's absolutely brilliant. It is really, really good. I'm so relieved that it's a cracking whiskey. All right, if you don't like peated whiskey at all, then it's probably not going to be to taste. But any peated whiskey probably isn't going to be to taste if you don't like peated whiskey. The peatiness is there, is sweet, but it develops, it becomes slightly earthy as well. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't have said it's an 8-year-old. Maybe not more than 15, but I would have said more likely a 10, 12-year-old, something like that. There is a depth of flavour and there is a length of finish that implies something older than an 8-year-old. You certainly wouldn't say it's that young. There is no way on a blind tasting you're going to try that and then go, oh yeah, it's an 8-year-old Ardmore. Not a chance. It's not going to happen. But It's really, really nice. Thank God. So I would implore you to get a bottle of this. It's limited numbers. I'm going to add a little bit of water just to see if we can get something else out. So it's limited numbers. There's only 54 bottles in existence, and I think we're down to about 45, if not slightly less than that. $49.95 a bottle. This is what the bottle looks like again as a reminder. $49.95 a bottle. Gauntleys, whisky.gauntleys.com. Gauntleys? Yes, Gauntleys with an S.com. You can only get it through them. They do ship overseas. I've had one person come back and say, ooh, shipping was a bit more than I thought. We'll see if we can sort something out. Even if it's a case of I buy it and ship it myself. We'll do something. We'll figure something out. But that's the only place you're going to get it from. So, and all of the profits will go to the Children's Heart Surgery Fund and the Jessica Hope Foundation. Two fantastic causes. I'm very, very proud to be able to say that the money's going to go to those two causes. I really, hand on heart, don't have an issue with not all of it going to a Dram a day, because that is a fantastic cause to be able to support as well. So yes, please do get involved. It's a cracking whiskey, it really is. Add the water, the sweetness comes through even more. The edge knocks off it, but the complexity's still there. It's still got depth, it's still got character. It's still got the Lafroiginess. It's more Lafroig than it is Ardbeg. It really is. I would not... Ardbeg, what am I talking about? Ardmore even. Starts with an Ard. I was nearly there. I was halfway right. It's funny. It's got... All that kind of Highland whiskey character is doing is kind of like adding just sweetness and just reining in the dry smokiness that you can get from something like a Lafroig. It heightens the sweetness, but just reins in that. There is a slightly earthy character to it, but it's not dry. It's not sucking the moisture out. It's just really, really well balanced. The guys at Claxton's know what they're doing. Make no mistake, they've got some absolute crackers in their range, and I would implore you to go and check them out just as a range of independent bottlers, definitely. And they do have their other bottlings available at Gauntleys, so if you're going to get the Ardmore, check out the other things that they do. I hear their Brookladdy, I think it's a Brookladdy 11-year-old. So mmany people are raving about that. I've not tried it yet, but loads of people are absolutely raving about that one. So even if you get the Ardmore and another, maybe the Brookladdy, something like that, then please do check out Claxton's, because yes, they're doing themselves proud. Now, whether we have another bottling for when I hit 500, I don't know. Adrian might be watching this. What do you think, mate? Yeah? But in the meantime, this is available for you. And I am so thrilled and honoured that there is a bottle of whiskey, not in my name, but that is out there that I've sort of influenced, and I can kind of point at a bottle and go, that's mine, which is awesome, really awesome. Unfortunately, what's inside the bottle is awesome as well. Right, thank you very much. Sláinte everyone, please do get shopping, and I shall see you at the start of Project 500, although I might have something different in between. So I'll see you then. Cheers.